So this presentation is going to be short and sweet on House of Waine in Karen in Nairobi. So House of Waine is actually a family owned and run property, and that the name comes from the name Waine is the first initial from the 5 children's names. So they're a Kenyan family, and the whole kind of feeling of House of Waine is very much family feel. So this is perfect for clients who want to come and spend a night or two in Nairobi and stay somewhere that's very low-key, very family-like. Beautiful gardens. There's over 2.5 acres of gardens in Karen in Nairobi. And the staff have been there since it opened 14 years ago. A lot of them have been there from the start. And it just has a very, very, very family feel to it. So it's very small. There's only 11 rooms in the main house. And then we have a 2-bedroom cottage as well. So it's very small and private. And it's in Karen, which is a leafy suburb of Nairobi. Often people come to Kenya and they shoot through Nairobi really quickly, and I think it's such a shame because there's so much to see and do in the city. And where House of Waine is located is just perfect for using it as a jumping off board to go and see the Daphne Child Animal Orphanage, the Giraffe Centre, go shopping. There's amazing shopping in this area. Lots of great restaurants as well. There's the Karen Golf and Country Club as well. So if you've got clients who are mad keen golfers, we have a special agreement with the country club to allow guests to go and play around with golf there. It says 1 hour from Nairobi Airport to here. It actually can be less than that because since they've done a new bypass, it's a lot quicker. And it's about 20 minutes drive to Wilson Airport. So it's really well located for guests who want to spend a night in Nairobi and then connect through to Wilson to catch their domestic flights. They also have a fantastic day offer. So if you have guests flying out on a late night flight and have to spend some hours in Nairobi, for $65 they can have a 3-course lunch or dinner, welcome drink, and full use of all the facilities as well. So that's a great option for guests who have some time to spend in Nairobi. So this is obviously a map of Kenya and showing you where Nairobi is in terms of the location in the country. And this is a special offer that we have put together for a day offer. But it works really well because this is such a chill, beautiful place to hang out. It doesn't have a kind of hotel-y feel. It has a very, very relaxed family house feel, really. This is the main entrance. And reception area, and then as you can see, for those of you who have heard about House of Waine before, they actually had a big refurb done last year, so it's a totally different style now. It's much more modern, still got all the lovely family feel and lovely staff, but much more modern, much more contemporary. But the gardens are really what makes House of Waine so special as well. It's 2.5 acres of gardens, so it's very, very private, really spacious and peaceful and serene. And they have this beautiful big pool as well. So this is just a great spot to spend some time. And particularly if you have guests that maybe have coming from different time zones and they want to just kind of have some downtime while they recover from their jet lag or their journey, this is a perfect spot. This is a pool pavilion. So behind this pavilion is actually 2 changing rooms. So when you have guests staying for the day offer, they'll use those showers in the changing rooms to refresh themselves before catching their international flight. And the building next to that is actually our cottage, our 2-bedroom cottage. So it's totally separate, it's totally private. If you've got clients that want to be totally private, it's brilliant for that. Or families, it's 2 bedrooms. The second room is quite small though, so it'd be squeezed to fit kind of 3 kids in there. Well, definitely you wouldn't be able to fit 3 kids in there. You could put an extra bed in the main bedroom, but I'll show you images of that cottage a bit later. So food is just fantastic at House of Waine, really, really great. The rooms are very big and spacious. They have some interconnecting rooms as well, which work really well for families. So each room has a different theme. So this is Sahara, it's obviously more of a desert theme. Safaris, but they all have these beautiful big windows overlooking the gardens, and they all face that side. So it's lovely to be able to get that lovely kind of view out from your bedroom of just the stunning gardens. This is the suite. So there's 10 rooms in the main house and then 1 suite. This is a suite, and MALAIKA, it's called the MALAIKA suite, and MALAIKA is the name of the family, the matriarch in the family, the mother. So it's much more, it's big and spacious. This is one of the other rooms, Manyata. So you can see they're just very, very spacious, very big, very comfortable, beautiful views, just the perfect place to kind of either recover from your travels or before you fly home. It's a perfect spot. And as I say, often Tembo, obviously, for those of you who can speak Swahili, means elephant in Swahili, so it's more grey tones. But for those of you who who don't know Nairobi so well, this is just the Cowan area is just an amazing area to stay, because it just doesn't feel like a city. It's just so peaceful and green and very kind of calm. So it's just, particularly for people who maybe haven't been to Africa before or haven't been to Kenya before, it's a very gentle introduction to Kenya. And as I say, perfect for families as well. So this is a 2-bedroom cottage, the main kitchen and lounge area. And then you go through to the 2 bedrooms. This is the master bedroom. And then you have the big bathroom and then the second bedroom. So as you can see, the second bedroom is quite small. It will be struggle to fit. It will be a struggle to fit 3 children in the 2-bedroom cottage. You're best to go in the interconnecting rooms in the main house for that. But if you've got a family of 1 child or 2 children, 1 smaller child, you can go in the main master bedroom as well. It's perfect for that. So House of Waine actually have a really strong local following in terms of using it as a venue for conferences or meetings, which is great, particularly over the last 2 years. It's really kind of kept them going. And this is a beautiful conference room they've redone. It's quite separate in the house, so you never know if you're a guest there. You'd never know, you know, it's very small, so you'd never have big conferences happen. It's a very small property. This is our library area. And then really just the amount of activities you can do in Nairobi. It's a real shame for people to kind of go through Nairobi quickly, because there's just so much to see and do here. And I think, you know, House of Waine is literally 20 seconds drive from the Karen Blixen Museum, which is down the same road. It's a 5-minute drive from the Giraffe Centre. It's like a 10-minute drive from the Daphne Sheldrick Animal Orphanage. There's just so much to see and do on your doorstep, and you are in this beautiful area of the city. So it's a really lovely way to either gentle introduction to a Kenya trip or at the end of a Kenya trip. So that is the presentation, short and sweet. Our next webinar is in 2 weeks' time, and that's on Labour Wilderness. So I hope I will see you then. But thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Hopefully, let's see if I've got any questions. Hopefully I've answered all the questions, but I will follow up with you and send you the rates, images, and a copy of the recording as well if you want to refer back to it. But all our recordings, all our webinar recordings are uploaded onto our YouTube. So if you just search Small World Marketing in YouTube, then you can then see all our recordings. But thanks so much for joining me this afternoon, and lovely to see so many of you from around the world, and hopefully see you again in 2 weeks' time. Thank you.